means that you can press enter and the command is valid, but you can make it more specific. So press enter. Okay, we set the clock. To see that, we can do show clock. Now you can see the clock has been set to 8:45, 6 seconds, Monday the June 16th, 2014. Excellent. Okay, so that was a help menu, which all you need to know is a little bit how the command starts, and then you can navigate through the help to find exactly what you need, all the commands that you do need to write. So just put the first characters, S for example, and then question mark. It tells you the commands available. If I put SH and then the question mark, now it's telling me that only show starts with those two characters. I can press tab, it fills the rest of the commands, and I'll press a question mark. There's a lot of show commands available. Now there's two ways to navigate through this list. I can do, I'm pressing enter, and it's displaying me one command or one line at a time, right? Or I'll do again show and question mark. I can press the space bar because there's more commands available, but they can't fit on the screen. Well, it's not going to just go fly by. So he's doing like he's giving you a screen, it's filling up the screen, and it's waiting for you. I can press enter to see one command extra, or I can press space bar and it's going to put another screen, second screen, or set of commands. Okay. Now the help menu. If you make mistakes, for example, first thing is if we put the clock set and we don't hit the question mark because we're not patient, we just put enter. Now there's a problem. The router is telling you, okay, it's incomplete command. It's good, it's okay, but it's not complete. There's a lot more stuff that you need to write. So the best way to, if you get these sort of problems, is to put the question mark. You don't see the CR, don't hit enter because it's not ready. You can't complete the command. The next method, help menu, is we have ambiguous commands. Okay, so an ambiguous command is, for example, if I just press CL and hit enter, now the router doesn't know, do I mean clear or do I mean clock? So if I press enter, the router is going to say, hey, ambiguous command, I don't understand, do you mean clock or do you mean clear? Which one? If I put CLO, now the router knows that I mean clock, and I hit enter. Now the router is not telling ambiguous because he knows I mean by clock, but there's no, you didn't type set, you didn't type the time or the date. Incomplete commands. And the third excellent on the help menu is if you make a mistake somewhere. So for example, if I repeat the command, if I want to repeat, I just use the up arrow and I will go through the history, what commands I've been typing so far. Keep pressing up arrow. Hey, I found the command I'm looking for. So clock, set, this was correct command. Now if I make a mistake, if I make a spelling mistake, which I'm a foreigner, I'm gonna make lots of spelling mistakes. But hey, router help, Cisco help will help me here. Instead of putting clock set, I'm putting clock SDE. That's my mistake. I think it's okay. I can't see the mistake and I hit enter. Well, if I put a question mark there in the end, it will say unrecognized command. There's a problem here. But anyway, if I put let me repeat that command, clock SDE instead of set, then the time and then the date, and I hit enter. Now the router has read the command so far up to here. It's correct, but it's saying invalid input detected at the marker, this marker. So now it's telling me that a T here, there's something wrong there. You typed, there's a mistake there. Excellent. Right there is pointing you exactly where the problem is. So I don't have to go and looking for it. All I look is the marker. I see a marker. I hate these markers, but they help me. They help me a lot because that means that there's a problem in there in that command. So I'm gonna go and fix it. So clock set this time, and I put 20 45 again 0 0. But now I'm gonna put 99, and there's no 99 days. 99 June 2014. Now hit enter again. Yeah, you see the marker has just moved. The router has read all the way up to here, and it's great. But now is notice there's a problem here. It says invalid input detected at. Now you can see the marker. So right away I can pinpoint exactly where the problem is, because all I do is look at the marker, see the marker there, say, oh, okay, yep, I made a mistake there. There we go. Okay, so a different kind of help that we had is let me make some space here. So first one was incomplete. Incomplete command. Incomplete commands. That was if you just put, like, for example, clock and hit enter. You didn't type the set, you didn't type the time or date or so on. Then we had ambiguous. Oh, let me try and spell that. Ambiguous. I can't. Don't worry. That's easy. CL. There we go. That's a good. Copy. Gonna copy that. There we go. Ambiguous command. It means that you didn't type enough letters. CL. There's other commands that start with CL. Okay. And there's that clock. I will just copy and paste all this nicely. Okay, let's do that. And the third command was marker. Invalid input detected at the marker. The third help that we got from the router. Invalid input detected at a marker. And the marker is displaying us where the problem is. Okay, good. Now, hotkeys and shortcuts. Now, shortcuts, I wouldn't suggest it. If you are studying for CCNA, really you should learn the sort of shortcuts, but never use them. The first shortcut I told you is the tab. Tab completes a reminder of partially typed command or keyboard. Now, the tab is good because it was complete. You don't have to retype again like long sentences or long commands. The one shortcut that I use often, not often, but most used, is Control A. It moves to the beginning of the line. Now, if I, for example, type, I don't know, say, for example, IP address 1.1.1.1, like this. And now, I want to remove this command. All I have to do is, well, I can use the keyboard, like back, right here in the front, and go up to here. And then type no. That will negate that command. Right. Now that was a bit of work, you know. Go back with the keyboard. All you have to do is press Control plus A, and that will automatically take this cursor and bring it here right in the front. Right? So I can type no. That's good. Easy. Control A. A very good shortcut. The next one, if you want to go back, put this cursor back from the front to the end, you type Control E. So, Control, CTRL, plus E. That will bring it at the end. So, A, bring it in the front, E, put it back to the end. Another shortcut is Control Z. Do you remember I told you about end? Instead of typing end, you can use Control and Z together, and that will bring you back to the privilege mode. The next one is down arrow or up arrow, so allow the user to scroll forward through the former commands. I'll say up arrow first and then the down arrow, really, because up arrow is going to recall the commands that we had before. So for example, if I go to my router and I use the up arrow, it's going through the commands I did type one by one. I can use the down arrow to go through the commands again. Now you can see that I have clock set there. Then if I want to go, I can go back, right to the front. Or I can press in Control A together, and you can see the cursor is flashing there in the front. So it's bringing the cursor right in the front. I can type no. I can't remove the clocks. It's SDE. Not removing the clock. Okay, let's. If you want to negate the command, you put no in front, and then that will negate the command. Come back to this. Okay. Next one is Control-Shift-6. Allow the user to interrupt an iOS process such as ping or traceroute. Now, for example, if I say traceroute, I'm going to use 111 10 doesn't exist.